It's become the desperately sad, recurring story of coronavirus.
Daily, there were people that looked like myself or members of my team that were basically dying.
I remember thinking that I didn't know whether I would go out to work and not know whether I would catch it and not know whether I would see my family ever again.
There's a colleague who came to me quite early on. She'd been redeployed to the wards, and she was from an Asian background, and she actually sat down and, with tears in her eyes, and said, "I think I'm going to die." We had a conference where it was sort of the birth of the disparities group really, and I was able to sort of speak about the impact that COVID had had on our BAME staff, particularly around things like risk assessments, which was a new thing. We had to adapt our risk assessments for our BAME staff to make sure that we really were addressing the issues that were impacting them.
It almost felt like a sort of once-in-a-decade opportunity to really step back and look at what was happening, why was there disproportionate impact. We were able to really look at a population level at Sussex, and I think that was, a fantastic opportunity.
Well, I think it's really important that if our leadership see it as an important thing, it's on every agenda, it's covered at every meeting to make sure we respond to the needs of our community.
What was happening to the BAME community was nothing new, that the information, the research had already been there, highlighting the disparities. What COVID did was bring it to the forefront of everyone's mind, hearing that voice that we wouldn't otherwise have heard.
We were contacted by the Sussex Health Partnership and said that they wanted to reach out to the BAME staff in the care home sectors. And it was good to get proper support, admin support and funding support, and to give out posters to all the care homes to let people know about our existence and let people know about the vaccination program.
We knew that there was a lot of hesitancy around the BAME community.
I felt really proud that we'd been able to evidence the importance that the organisation placed on all of our workforce participating in the vaccine programme. I felt very hoarse after 2 or 3 days of non-stop phoning people, but as did my colleagues, but it was well worth it.
The programme that the team have put together has meant that we've spoken to so many more people, and they've given us some really direct feedback and tangible things that we could do to improve the outcome for them and their families and their communities.